Good morning, kids, adults, all who are gathered here. This morning I wanted to walk down to the post office to begin our time and show you this funny thing. It's called a snorkel box. It's a mailbox that has kind of a snorkel on the front so you can stick your mail in right from your car. Pretty funny. I wanted to head down to the post office because I was thinking about how mail is something that hasn't changed for quite a while. People still send letters to each other. Today's story is a story of a man named Paul who wrote a lot of letters. A lot of the New Testament is written by Paul, and it's letters that he wrote to different people.
You know, you've probably received letters from your grandma, your grandpa, maybe other people, loved ones who you know, friends, maybe even especially during this time, you've received some letters. I actually have a couple with me here. This one is from my uncle from many years ago when I was going to get married to Megan. And another one here I found from my dad. I have these in my files. I've saved them because letters are important. People share things with each other that can be meaningful and long-lasting, teaching us things, reminding us how to live and how to move forward, giving advice and wisdom and things like that. I wonder if you've received letters from people, because this story today is a story of Paul writing a letter to a younger man named Timothy, someone who he loved dearly, treated him like his own son, like a friend, like a mentor, really cared for Timothy and wanted to teach him about God, how to help build the church, and how to spread God's good news. He wrote this great letter to Timothy, and I wanted to read. It's a version that I found that's written sort of for kids, for younger people, to help understand what exactly Paul was communicating. So I want to read that to you. It says, "Dear Timothy, each day when I pray, I thank God for you. It would bring me such great joy to see you again. I remember your grandmother and your mother and their faith in Jesus, as well as your own faith. Sometimes you may feel afraid, but God will help you not to be afraid. He will also help you to be confident and share with other people what you have learned about Jesus. Remember when you were a little boy and you studied the scriptures. Timothy, I want you to keep learning about God. Every scripture you read, every part of the Bible is from God, and it will help you know how to live. I want you to teach others what you've learned and patiently encourage them. My time on this earth soon will be over. I have worked hard to do what God has asked. Even when times were hard, I have never stopped believing God. One day, soon, I will be with him in heaven. Still, I hope you can come to see me soon. Please bring my coat. Try to come before the winter. The Lord is with you. Paul." The Bible really is a lot of different things, but one of the things that it is to us is like a letter from God. It includes poetry, it includes some history, it includes letters from Paul to the church, it includes so many wonderful stories about Jesus, the amazing things he did and the wonderful things that he said. And it's given to us as a letter that we can read and we can remember and we can learn from. And I encourage you to do as Paul encouraged Timothy, to continue learning the scriptures along with me, finding verses, finding stories that we can remember and can help us to learn how to live in the world and how to love others the way Jesus did. Grace and peace, kids.